Hey, good morning, everyone. Here we go. It is Thursday morning, August 1st. Happy Thursday morning. I hope you had a good evening. I hope you woke up. I hope you thank God today for putting air in the lungs and giving you another day, because I know I sure did, even though I finished up work, which was good. Work is work. You know how that goes. We're going to check in with Kim, see if we get the link here. And lots to talk about. I know I caught old Trumpy Bear at the National Association for the Black Journalists of America, I guess, or wherever they're from. And wow, they were very contentious, I just have to say. They need to be a little less hostile. You know what I mean? Let's edit this out. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Okay. We'll put that up. Boom. Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope we're doing well. I'm going to check my email. I didn't get a link yet. All right, let's see. Some days she just likes to fly solo. If that's the case, that's not a problem. We could do our own thing here. Got lots to talk about anyway. So how's everybody doing? Give me a hello. Let me know who's here. I'll say hello to you in the chat. Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good day. So, I think the USA Team Olympics is winning. I'm not watching, but I am supporting remotely our players. And it's good to see that we're on top, only by a few. I think it was like 4 or 5. We have a total of 30. And not many gold, though. A lot of silver I've seen. So, but hey, listen, a medal is a medal, right? I ain't got none, so I'll take it. So everybody, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How's everybody doing? We're good. Okay, let me just check one last time. Refresh the link. Let me go into her live, see what she says. Okay. Got a little bit of the ads. I just sent her the text asking her, let her know what's going on. Yeah, I guess so. All right, so anyway, let me hit the headlines. Well, oh, I wanted to see this video. Kamala Harris had that rally of sorts, right? And apparently, as soon as the entertainment stopped, everybody got up and left, like a large amount of people. So we're going to check this out right here. I didn't get to watch the video. I wanted to watch the video. So let's see here. Let me just refresh that one last time. And view tab. Why did it stop playing? Oh, that was the room full of people, but I didn't see nobody leaving. That's crazy. Right. Yeah, no, I didn't see anybody getting up and leaving. They lie. Can't stand it. It's so annoying when they lie, right? It's like not cool. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, so let's see what else we got going on. Oh, did you all hear about this woman too? I've been like got this new lady. I don't know. She's been posting some kind of stuff, and what? Oh, huh. We got here. Her name is Peggy Dodson. Peggy D. I don't know. She's a new follow for me. I just been checking her out, seeing what she has to share here. What kind of info she got going on?
Move forward because we're at war.
Wait.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's Peggy D. How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Listen, I just wanted to make a quick video. It's probably just going to be less than 2 minutes, but I will be making more videos as we move forward because we're at war. We're in what's called irregular warfare. It's not your typical warfare. So I just busted somebody online today talking about President Trump, who was supposed to be a so-called patriot. I don't know if he's a patriot. I don't know. Some people think a patriot is, they don't know. I don't think they know what patriots really are. But he was talking about, well, where's the hole in President Trump's ear? Well, first of all, the photo he had was an older photo. Second of all, you don't think that President Trump knew about this? The person that was on that podium did not wear a tie. President Trump always wears ties. So he was ready for them. Okay. So people are going to try to distract you. Don't fall for it. People are going to try. I said Kamala raised has 170,000 people on her volunteer. That's bullshit. Bullshit. She could barely fill a room right now. The illusion is happening. Do not be distracted about the lies. I'm seeing outright lies on the media. I could strangle these. Sunday, I don't want to curse. I'm trying not to curse. I could get my hands around these media fake news, outright lies, stories. Do not fall for it. Stay focused. Stay vigilant. Keep your eye on the prize. They want to separate us. Now, the next video I'm going to have is about race, because that I think I need to record that and just upload it separately, because that's a whole other thing. They have activated that stuff. Do not let these people divide us. Do not allow them to separate us through race, because that is what they've been using for fucking, excuse me.
Oh, she did again.
I'm sorry. For centuries. It's just, but I'm good. Evil will not win, but they're going to throw everything at us, everything but the kitchen sink. And they may just throw that too. Okay. Look at the Olympics and look at everything else. Every celebrity out here performing does a ritual. Are you seeing? Are you awake now? Are you really seeing what's they've been keeping from us, that you've really been seeing and you thought it was something else, but it really is real for them? I can go on. I have a lot of stuff to talk about, but I just wanted to say that be careful with what people are putting out here, because you have a lot of people trying to disrupt President Trump's bid for election. JD Vance disinvest. Listen, President Trump knows what he's doing. If he has to out somebody, let him out them. Focus on getting this man in. Okay? Really. That's all I have to say. Until later. Peace.
Peace. So yeah, I don't know. I just like, I don't know what you would say about the tie thing, and like maybe that was in Trump. I don't know. So that I don't know, but I do for the most part appreciate what she has to say. All right. So, okay, we got the link now. She got it going on. She got it going on. Let's do it. All right. So, we're going to enter the studio. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Woo. Yeah, that's better. Well, it's right. All right. So now,
can't tell y'all what to do. I'm just telling you that your girl right here is dug in and I am boycotting those momos. Hey, y'all, we've got a guest that's coming in here. Well, I say guest, she's our regular when she comes. Anyway, it's Des. She's up there from somewhere. Des,
when work
good morning.
permits, when work permits, like when I work when weather permits.
That's right. When weather permits. But she has coffee when weather permits too.
Yeah,
And it's good
well,
to
it's
see you, Des.
Thursday today, Kim. Cheers. Hey.
Good morning, Thirsty Thursday. Oh, look at you. You're doing the thing already. Were you
Yeah,
working
I worked
last
hard
night?
and it was hot. It was so
Oh, my.
humid.
Des, I'm going to ask you right now if you could, perhaps maybe you wipe a smudge off your camera. I'm not sure. Your camera's coming in real blurry today. Maybe there's a smudge on your camera. I'm not sure that happens sometimes. I don't know. I just don't have the camera clarity from you today, which is kind of weird.
Weird. Let me go into settings, camera. Huh.
Or maybe jump out and jump back in. I don't know. It's like the whole. It's like you're totally blurred.
Hmm.
Not good. Or let me reset mine. Let me reload
How
mine. You
was
stay right there. See if it'll make.
oh snap. Oh,
Oh snap! Oh snap!
I know. Uh-oh. Oh, I just turned. I don't know. I'm just trying to change HD settings. You know, like
No, I don't know. It's just you just don't have a clear pick right now. I'm
from
not
low
really
def
sure if
to
anybody
high
else has
def.
got a clear pick. Anybody else have a clear pick of Des? Throw it out there because I mean, well done.
Ah, weird.
Nope, still the
Let me
same. Still the
reload.
same. I'm gonna reload.
Reloading page. It's so weird. Sometimes how it always happens. All right. Let me mute.
She says, "Okay, she's trying. She's trying. Check the smudge on the face. That could be it. There could be some smudge on the face." and Kimmy said she looked good to her. So I don't know.
Yeah, weird.
I would see it this way over here because what happens in the green room over here and the way I see it is typically the way y'all see it. Oh, anyway, well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. She'll be right back in here, y'all. We were talking about the boxers over at the Olympics. I don't know if anybody has watched any of the boxing competition. Throw it out there.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with
Because
me.
I don't tell y'all what to do. I just make a hard, fast commitment to something, and I'm all in. That's it. I'm all in. So I'm not watching the events, so to speak, but I am watching things from a distance as far as headlines and updates as it goes in the Olympic medal count. So right now, the USA leads in the medal count.
Wow.
Behind the US is France. Behind them is let's see, it looks like it's US,
Well,
France,
I just have to do my
China,
own thing.
Great Britain, and then the rest of those guys over there. But apparently, we're doing our best over there. We're not leading in the gold medal count, but we are leading in the total medal count. But we're working on it. Des, what's happening?
That is the craziest shitting thing. It's like sometimes, you know, and I feel like, I don't know. Oh, I didn't pray my prayer today. Well, Lord, please. I know you're busy this morning. Let's see if we can get it going on. Uh-huh. Oh, well, I tried. Let's cancel that out. Anyway, so we tried and it's not going to work. So, let me just say goodbye to everyone. Okay. So that's done. Now, yeah, the Olympics, they're doing all right. Like I said, the USA is coming out a little bit ahead, but it is what it is with this. I'm not really, I think it's a distraction. I'm not paying attention to it. I am only paying attention to the medal count. Um, so that's it. Medal count is all I care about. Just to make sure we come out on top because it looks like China's got the most gold, and I'm not feeling that. But USA now has 31 medals in total, and most of them are silver. So we're doing okay. I mean, we got double digits in bronze and silver, but China's got us by the gold. Yeah, they don't mess around. And the Fruities in France got 10 silvers. Yeah, they got some 26, man. Not bad, not bad. I don't know why it says like we're down the list, but we should be higher up on the list. But yeah, it looks good. Looks good. I'm so proud of Simone Biles. I said it yesterday briefly. Way to go, Simone. I can't emphasize that enough. Yeah, kudos to the kiddo. She overcame quite a bit, and she deserves every single bit of that. Every bite off that gold medal. I seen that. That was cute. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm not watching. I'm not giving him any kind of ratings. It sucks because I always did enjoy the Olympics, but when you learn certain things, you learn certain things. And there's a whole lot of like decode into the rituals, like just like what Peggy was saying. Look what they do. They're all holding rituals and you don't even know it and you're partaking. So you need to really be wise and, pay attention because they're always telling us right there in our face. Right there in our face, they're always telling us. So let's check out the national calendar before we get lost in the day. I'll share this to the screen here. And we'll go right here. Cancel that. So here it is, National Today. Oh, Mahjong Day. Look at that. CCP is in first place, and so is their game. Let me stop. National IPA Day. It's always the first Thursday in August. Respect Your Parents Day, August 1st. National Raspberry Cream Pie. Now that's a first. I've heard of chocolate cream pie, banana cream pie, but never really a raspberry cream pie. Very nice. Minority Donor Awareness Day. Okay, that one. And then National Girlfriends Day. I'm going to miss my girlfriends this morning, but that's okay. I don't know. Sometimes there's technical difficulties and, God just doesn't want us together, and that's all right. We're two independent women. They don't depend on each other. That's for sure. So, yeah. Now, Kamala Harris, the flip-floppy. She got flip-flop. Amelia's been saying someone's been tickling her feet for the longest time. Now I believe she's been wearing flip-flops because she done changed her mind on everything. I mean, it's like, woof. Someone had said, I heard someone say, they're like, I want to see 2019 Kamala debate herself with present day Kamala because she's trying to see more middle of the road for the votes that she's losing. But I don't know, man. We're going to wait and see if the black people are really going to, stay on the Democratic plantation, as they say, or if they really are going to let them know. It's not happening anymore, that they're done. They're over it. And I'm going to be so happy. Open arms. What is that? Oh my goodness. That guy is still alive? Is that Roger Moore? No way. Hold on a second. Oh, George Lazenby. I guess he played James Bond too. I thought it was frickin' Roger Moore. Let me show you this page. This is crazy. I thought that was Roger Moore. I'm like, yo, that's Roger Moore. No, it's not Roger Moore. It's George Lazenby. Okay. I don't know how long ago he retired, but he used to be George. I swear that's hysterical. Look at the picture. Let me go back and show you the picture because it really looks like it was what's his name? Hold on. Where is it? Right here. See that? Don't that look like Roger Moore? Tell me I don't. I thought it was Roger Moore at first. I was like, yo, get out. That's crazy. But yeah, so that's enough of that. That's the national calendar. That's a little bit of New York Post. Let's see what's on page 6. Hold on, let me check it out. Oh Lord. Gaslighting campaign. Dad wins full custody of his son, 4 years old, after the child's mother allegedly tried to raise him as a non-binary. Oh Lord, thank God this boy is with his dad. That's all I have to say to that. Yep. What's going on? Hamas. Oh, they got the leader dead. They got the other one dead. Okay, so where's the next retaliation? Because that was in retaliation to the 12 boys, the soccer field, right? This Mr. Beast, who I've never watched, he's on the news again. Oh, Lord. Today, he's acknowledging stuff. Let's see what he's acknowledging. Because we were talking about that in the live. I'm like, I don't even know. Someone shared it from a Twitter to Kim's Telegram. And I was like, I never heard of this Mr. Beast. So let's see. He's a YouTube star, and he acknowledges past inappropriate language as the controversy swirls. Okay. Okay, inappropriate language. I say inappropriate things all the time. I say inappropriate things all the time. I do. Yeah, so let me just let them know. They're like, yeah, what happened? That camera don't work. I don't know. Works over here, though. Everybody can see me just fine, right? Good, perfect. I'm too funny. Yeah, it works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't work. It is what it is, right? I can't control the tech stuff. I cannot. But I can control my actions. So we're also going to look at this day in history. Oh, Henry III of France, he was stabbed by an assassin in 1589 by Jacques Clement. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go with Saudi Arabian, 1982, Fahad. He became the king of Saudi Arabia. He died at 82. Wow. George R.R. Martin published Game of Thrones, the first installment, 1996. Read it, been there, done that. 87, Mike Tyson defeated Tony Tucker and was unanimously recognized as the heavyweight champion by 3 sanctioning organizations. Good for you, Mike Tyson. Good for you. Charles Whitman, ex-student, ex-Marine, fired down from the clock tower on the campus of the University of Texas, killing 14 people and wounding 31 others. Oh, Lord. Worst mass murder to date. That was in 1966, excuse me. 1966. Wow. That's a lot of people from a clock tower, watchtower. Terrible. Psychos. There's some psychos in the world. You got to keep your head on a swivel, man. Are you kidding? Oh, the final entry was recorded in the diary of Anne Frank, which I heard was total BS too, another psyop. But I don't know. What do I know? I would like to think that it was true, but what do I know? You know, I know I read it when I was younger. But yeah, that'd be messed up. They lie about everything, though. Here you go. Summer Olympics opened in Berlin this day in 1936, and the efforts by Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party to demonstrate superiority of the Aryan race were undermined by the success of African American athletes, notably Jesse Owens. Ouch. That must have been a sour loss for them. Oh, yeah, the American author, writer, Herman Melville. He wrote Moby Dick was born today, 1819. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yep. And that's about it for this day in history. So we got that taken care of. Love doing this day in history. And then we got Gateway. The former PayPal CEO says that he will be backing Donald Trump. He says he's crossing the Rubicon, as he says. He is going to back the Republican Party and campaign for President Donald John Trump as well. Marcus, yes, Marcus, Mr. David Marcus, the former CEO of PayPal. Okay, good for you. My journey has been a gradual political 180 from where I stood in every previous election. It has been an eye-opening process of disenchantment, zero basing lifelong beliefs, and rebuilding from there, wrote Marcus. So, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. We got lots going on. Yes, the freaking dude, the Mr. Beast guy. I never heard of this stuff, Hoops. I'm like, what the frick? I'm like, all right. You know, I don't have kids, so I forget like it's summer when it's summer. I'm like, what does this kid do at home? I said, like, they're on break. I'm like, oh, okay, I forget, you know? So when you don't have kids, you really lose touch with that schedule stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, Peggy Dodson's a good note of catch. There you go. What else? Everybody's got to boycott Harley Davidson because they went woke, which I kind of figured they were, you know, with their policies and stuff. So just don't be buying anything from them. Biden mid Title IX rule blocked in 4 more states, bringing it to 26 states. More than half of the country has blocked your Title IX. Take that, fake Biden. Take that. Ah, we love it. What is this? Oh, my Lord. BBC enabler card. I can't. Ongoing investigations to whether culture practice at BBC enabled Sayville and others to carry out child abuse unchecked have stretched resources. It's your nun's lucky day. You've won this turn. Oh, man. Subject to other enablers to be played. Ouch. They going after them. Go after them all. These crimes against children, I want them all to pay. But justice isn't mine. It's the Lord's, saith he. I have to just wait and see if I'm allowed to be privy enough to see. I'll be very happy. But I really do believe it was it's going to be a sweep under the rug kind of thing, a mull over, if you will. And it's going to be very annoying. What's up, Karen? One for life. I couldn't get my camera, or Kim couldn't get my camera to work. So I'm just doing my thing. She's doing her thing. And we'll have to watch each other's replay later. But yeah, so I was just checking out the Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson story, who says that, yeah, he admits to being inappropriate. But I'm like, with the porn scathing thing. That's weird. But that YouTube, man, they always putting that sex out for children. It's disgusting. Like Marsha Blackburn, she co-authored the Internet Child Safety Bill or Act or whatever. I think it's a bill. And it passed and stuff, but you still see, like, for how many years were these kids subjected to abuse and perpetration and stuff on the internet, Oh my goodness. I seen that Nickelodeon documentary about the guy who was abusing the kids at work, man. And Skeet says, try again. Let me try again. All right, I'll try again. And Skeet wants me to try again. But anyway, Dan Schneider at Nickelodeon. Oh my goodness. What he got away with is just atrocious. It really is atrocious. Let's see if it works.
And wait a minute, she just jumped into the green room. Darn, Des, I was trying to push people over. There you go. Let's bring it in.
No, don't push them. We got each other's replays. I got it working. It's working. I don't know.
It's working better. That's really good.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. It is what it is.
What's really interesting, Tess, is I was seeing you blurry. Kimmy wasn't. Betty was. So that's very weird. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm like, my computer thing was clean. I wiped it. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like nothing there. Hey.
Sometimes you can grab that thing and get a smudge on it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. But I always try to turn my thing. I have a little slide thing. I always turn it to keep my camera, especially when I'm traveling with it. That's what I thought. Maybe a dust from my bag. But regardless to that. Yeah. I know. I'm glad it's working now.
Yankee sent us over this link to centralcasting.com.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play it for a minute.
Okay.
Since we know all these people. I haven't looked at this, but let's bring it in and see if I can't make it happen. Wait a minute. Okay, so. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Kim, come on, bring it up. All right, so Central Casting link. If anybody needs to get into the Central Casting, what am I trying to say? The Actors Guild.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Welcome to Central Casting. Can you get up here on the screen?
Yep.
Welcome to Central Casting. Apparently the leading background casting company in the entertainment industry. Hey, there it is. If y'all want to get on your favorite set of movies, TV shows, make a reservation, here it is. There you go. Sign up. Adults and minors. Just sign up right there. And the next event that goes down in this country where they need to have a flash mob appear, you could be paid to do it. So there it is, y'all. Just don't kill anybody. If you get involved, just don't kill anybody else.
Well, didn't I hear them talking about stimulus money again? Because they're talking about the Fed possibly hinting, which it's been all week and from last week, hinting at the rate cut. And it's just a talk. It's just hinting. A talk because we're 90 days out from the election. Well, they're just talking.
And you know what the talk would be, because the talk was, Fed's going to stay still on the rates right now, but September rate drop is likely, is what they look like. So, that'll be from September, the talking points will be, see how the rates have gone down. See what we've done over here. In the geriatric patient administration.
It's so annoying, right? The fake Biden.
It is.
When is it going to be
crazy.
Over? I was just saying, I think it's just going to be because, Thunderbolt in our Telegram group, the young man, Thunderbolt, Thunder something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He was like, yo, I'm having this feeling like they're just going to and I'm like, yo, I've been saying that they sweep it under the rug. I've had many come to Jesus moments about it. Like, how am I going to deal with it psychologically when it happens,
Well, wait. What was he saying? He's got a feeling they're going to what?
Like, when we're waiting for the arrest, or you know what I'm saying, the justice to come. Like, if we never really see it because it's still all done behind doors, and you know what I'm saying, not brought out. But that's what bothers me, because if it's supposed to be exposed, it's supposed to be exposed.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Nothing we can do about it.
No matter
it's
what route it takes or how long it is, I'm just at that point where, okay, I was thinking I'm gonna be alive with the second coming. I can't wait. And now I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I think it's getting slowed down. I was waiting too. I'm thinking, come on, I'm gonna get to see this. It's gonna be amazing, and it's
Yeah, like having a little relapse, Tanya, where you go up and down. You're like, don't let it get to you. They all say you can't help it because Thunderbolt put it out there, and I'm like, man, I was saying that a long time ago. Now it's gonna be in my back of my head. He replanted the seed.
well, and it is that. But isn't it amazing to you too, Des? I mean, really, how these flash mobs can just show up the way they do, and when you see these things and these people show up and they start getting into destruction mode, they gotta be paid.
There are 100%.
These are people that
look about New York when the
for that.
pallets of bricks were delivered, you're dropped off on the sidewalk. What the frick? Where did that come from? Like, everybody was like, what? There's no construction around here. There's no.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Where do they come from? Anyway, hey, good morning, Lisa. There's Lisa Adams over on Facebook. Good morning, Lisa. It's good to see you. Hey, you're asking me if I'm going to go on Saturday. The answer is no. I won't be there on Saturday. I want to make sure I leave a spot for someone who's never had the pleasure of going.
Yeah.
I've been to a few Trump rallies, so I'm good, and I know all about it. But you know what? To me, I'm boycotting Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been boycotting the city since COVID. I tell my friend, what are you going to go to the city for? That. Go to Jersey, go to the beach. Stay away from everybody.
That's right. That's exactly right. You just stay away from it. Well, I was Des. You just jumped in. We were going through a couple of things about the Hamas leader being dead. What was going down last night in Times Square. Yeah, I want to talk about it. Lisa just asking me if I was going to, go down to Atlanta to the Trump rally this Saturday. I did not plan on going. I know it's going to be crazy down there. And just so you know, I'm a girl that avoids Atlanta, every opportunity because I don't want to be in Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta. I shouldn't even say that, right? I just don't like what Atlanta has become.
I don't blame you.
I guess that's the safest and best way to show. But one of the headlines was Kamala Harris was mocked after she suddenly acquires a new accent during her Atlanta rally. Have y'all heard?
Between her and Hillary,
Go,
it's embarrassing. It
is.
Really, I've seen the thing. I think it was Joe Concha. He put "Good Lord."
It is. I mean,
listen, Kim. Don't get me wrong. I stood by you a couple months. I picked up a little Southern thing in Mike. Then when I came back, you can't help it. But it wasn't so hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, like they fake it so hard that it's deliberate and fake. Not like me where, okay, I pick up, and I came home and I was still speaking a little, different, big time.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross. Let's listen. Let's listen for just a minute. For those of you who have missed it, let's listen just for a minute. Okay. So this one is over here with Kamala doing the drag girls. Okay. Let's see what she sounds like there. I'm not going to let. Come here.
You got it. Fakest human.
Oh, you better vote with your upside downness. Anyway, okay, so that's her voice. That's her real voice. So let's play her other voice when she came to Atlanta to put it on Atlanta. Let's play. Yeah. We're gonna do it again in 2024. We're gonna do it again in 2024. I mean, who does she think she is? I mean, well, no, what? Who does she think we are?
Yeah. That's it, because they think that we are too stupid to catch it or to say anything, to point it out. Like, what is wrong with you, lady? What is really wrong with you?
Donna, hey Donna says, "Hey, I'm wondering if Kamala is gonna honor her Irish heritage today, since her dad is Hindu and Irish."
I thought Kamala's dad was Jamaican. Her mom is Indian.
Yeah,
Hindu, Indian.
her mom is Indian. Her dad is Jamaican, who she absolutely has exiled.
Yeah.
She does not. She has no closeness at all to her dad. You know what? She probably doesn't like him because he's black.
Yeah.
There, I'm saying it.
Weird.
But what's really interesting is when Trump did you see Trump out at the Chicago?
What was it? The convention for Black journalists. Did you see that yesterday, Annie?
Yes, I caught quite a bit of that. Man, that was a nasty female. I just gotta say that.
Nasty is what they were. Hey, let's stop for a minute because we're right here at that time. We like to stay in.
Yes.
Pledge of Allegiance by Lee Greenwood.
Handing off the Pledge of Allegiance.
Computer.
United States.
Computer, stop.
I pledge allegiance.
Computer, stop. Computer, stop. Computer, stop. I don't know what the F, y'all.
I swear with this technical stuff sometimes. It's a good thing I leave my hammer in the car.
Drives me crazy over here. Computer, play the Pledge of Allegiance by Lee Greenwood.
The Pledge of Allegiance by Lee Greenwood on Amazon Music.
Can y'all hear it? And I always have to do. Computer, pause. Y'all, bear with me today. I'm trying to get the thing. What I'm trying to do is bring you a flag so we can at least do the thing. Computer, play. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. Amen. I'm going to get my coffee hot. We'll be right back, and we'll try to keep it going here.
Karen won for life. It didn't go well because he literally put himself into the lion's den. But I heard people cheering for him. Like when he said he's done the most for the Black community out of any president other than Abraham Lincoln. They were actual cheers, not jeers. They were, it was, I mean, that's my ears to see it. But yeah. Did you see the tag? Yes, I did. Thank you for that. I love it.
The pledge of allegiance to the flag is a pledge to the ideals of our forefathers.
That's a long thing, but I wanted to share
it's a pledge
that.
to fulfill our duties and obligations as citizens of the United States and to uphold the principles of our Constitution.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Last but not least, it's a pledge to maintain.
I just said it too. Elon put Maduro in a wanted poster and on his Twitter.
Freedom from want.
He's going after
Freedom
him.
from.
They want to fight each other. It's like Elon and Zuckerberg, and now Elon and Maduro. I still want to see somebody fight.
Evie, Evie says, I never realized how many evil, sick-minded people live around us. The humans are weird. We're just weird and evil.
Did you see the people walk out of Kamala Ding Dong's rally? I looked at the gateway. They had an article. I read the article. I went to show the video, right? Because I didn't watch it the other day. And I was like, it was still up on my tabs this morning. So I was like, oh, let me play this. All I did was show the crowd and like one empty section. And I'm like, I was waiting to see everybody just get up in mass like a fire drill.
Well, there were. Well, did you? I mean, were you seeing?
No,
it
I didn't see anything like that. Would have made me satisfied.
Well, it wasn't like the whole crowd stood up at the same time, but what it was is, people were getting up and leaving and walking down the stairs. You could see them on every direction. People getting up and walking out.
So they just went for the free concert.
Yeah, they went for the free concerts. Everybody else that stayed got paid. is that's my guess. Everybody else has stayed, got a paycheck. They probably got paid on the way out.
Yeah, like they say, everybody
There's your-
gets paid to be in a Trump
coming.
rally.
Thank
No,
you
they're
for coming.
really
Thank you.
paying them. The DNC is definitely paying them.
Mm.
We all know
Lisa,
what people will do for $10 or a free donut.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying.
I don't know
I'm
what it.
just saying.
Yeah, and never underestimate the power of a donut. Never underestimate it. Listen, hey, I'm in the business. I never underestimate the power of a donut in this business. That's how I look at it. But you just can't convince me that all those people showed up in the middle of the day, took time off of work. I don't know. You just can't convince me that that really happened. Hey, Lisa, if you're still over there on Facebook, yeah, I know you avoid it too. You avoid downtown, except for the Southern Election Board meetings and Trump, of course. I've been to a couple of the Trump things. That's the only reason I would pull back. I would watch from a distance and
Skeet said she'd drag you to that rally. She'd make you go, girlfriend.
Well, I really would. I mean, if Lisa, if I can go with you,
yeah,
and stand by you and be next to you, because girl don't play. She's the girl you want running the front.
Nice.
If you're out there doing that. I mean, I'll go with you, Lisa.
As much as I would have loved it, I'm kind of glad, because then it would have been time away from actually doing the work. But it would have been awesome if the three of us could have went to one while I was down there, like I did the movie.
I know.
Homeboy's got to do what he's got to do.
That was
And, we just got to worry about getting him in there.
Well, Des, did you see anything or hear anything about, all the protesting going on down there at Times Square, the Hamas, the pro-Hamas?
Insane. Amelia said it. This is from Amelia. She said anyone at these pro-Hamas rallies needs to be arrested as terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone flying a Palestinian Hamas flag, not a Palestinian, but the pro-Hamas flag. They have their own little flag.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
And
yeah. Yep. I absolutely agree.
I'm telling you right now. Scoop them all up, get them out, gone by. It's not that hard.
I absolutely agree.
When you have law and order, when you're supposed to have law and order, these criminals actually face justice. But what we're seeing is anarchy. We've been seeing that since 2020.
Totally.
We've been seeing it. Anarchy. Summer of Love was the furthest thing from. Oh, there's peaceful protest. The building was freaking, the car was on fire. Homeboy's like, no, it's all right. I'm going to roast some marshmallows. We're good. It's not violent.
Des, and forgive me, I'm reading through some of the comments while we're talking, and I'm seeing that no sound is playing on the videos. No sound is coming through on the videos that we play.
No, I thought it was low. I didn't hear it. I turned my volume up. I thought it was me.
Well, I apologize.
Yeah.
Well, what she said is, we won here in 2020, and she said, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Yeah.
Like she was some kind of body. Anyway, once again, her family moved from England. He is Irish and Hindu and Jamaican. And Donna, speaking of her father, so here's the citizenship law in Jamaica. If you're Jamaican and you're born to a Jamaican, whether you're in Jamaica or not,
you're Jamaican.
If you're Jamaican and you have not pursued any other type of citizenship that's deemed clear and concise, if he's and her father did not do that, then wherever she is born, she becomes a citizen of Jamaica. That's how that works.
Yeah.
I want to understand why more of our scholars aren't banging on the drum big time.
Because these are the same people that don't agree with the Constitution when it's written right there in black and white. And they're like, no. Like Kamala with the buyback of the guns and going after the assault guns. And now she's like, no, Joe, say yes, we can. Stop saying no. And Joe at the debate, in the 2019 debate, turned around, fake Joe then still, because I don't know if it was the day before they shot him in the head or whatnot. But anyway, he even said, no, it's in the Constitution. So that's where they said
Yeah.
that even Joe Biden deaded Kamala. That's the statement. That's the comment, Terry, that he put it to the dead. And you know what? She's still going to hold on to it. Oh, we could change it. No, you can't.
And Donna, she keeps going back to, I guess Kamala's dad was interviewed by Judge Joe Brown. Is that what it was? Because he personally told Judge Joe Brown that he was Caucasian, Irish, and Hindu. Yeah.
And not
Okay, it's getting
Jamaican?
crazy, right?
Hold on a second. You didn't even mention Jamaican in that
Hey,
mix.
you're making me crazy over
You're
here.
making me crazy for real. Stop, Donna. Share that
crazy.
video. Don't mess around, Gumata. Share that video. Joe Brown, Judge Joe
Don't
Brown,
mess
or
around.
Willie
She brings
Brown? Not
she
Willie
brings the
Brown. He's not a
receipt.
judge. I got confused yesterday.
Judge Joe Brown.
Judge Joe Brown, he's all up on the Obama birth certificate too. Mm-hmm.
Well, listen. So let's go back before we did the pledge. We were just getting into talking about Trump being out at the Chicago Black Journalist Convention. I'm telling you. The three Black women journalists that were out there, one being Harris Faulkner, who, I enjoy Harris. I think Harris is, but somehow Harris Faulkner, she is definitely, in my opinion, the way she speaks, acts, and does, she is definitely in the Kamalama Ding Dong camp. Because Trump made mention about, well, he made mention, and he was the one that brought it out when he was asked, hey, so what do you think of Kamala running for president, being the first Black female? Do you think this is going to give her the benefit of winning the president? And he said, oh well, I'm not really sure, because she suddenly became Black. He said she suddenly became Black.
I've known her for a lot of years.
He said
She was always Indian.
That's what he says. He's known her.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden she turned Black.
She was a proud Indian, and showed a picture of her with what looked like maybe her grandmother's, maybe an aunt, a great aunt, and her mother and a cousin, and all of them there sitting together, with their Indian, what do they call those? Like a sarong? What do they call those?
Saran type thing? Or the thing like you wear at a prom or something? The sash?
It's kind of like a wrap. It's kind of like a wrap,
like
they wear with
thing.
fabric wrap.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. It's really kind of chic, in my opinion. It's kind of
Hooper
cool looking.
knows. She's
But
the fashion chick.
there was a picture shown of her, and her family, the women in her family wearing these things. And Trump, put that picture out there, and he goes, yeah, now here's a typical photo of a Black family.
I can't die with him. He cracks me up so hard.
And y'all got to find that
nasty,
picture.
like Donna said, the ABC reporter, she got real nasty. Oh, well, you've spewed certain lies, and you've done this, that, and the third. And he was like, whoa, hold on a second. Like, he didn't say rude, but he was like, this is the most disgusting way to ask a question.
Well, first he said that's the most nasty way to greet a person you're interviewing, not a hello, Mr. Trump. Hello, Mr. President. Glad you could make it. Good to see you. She started with an ass munch.
Yeah. And then he was like, hold on a second. He goes, I gave enough respect. And he's always late for his own rallies, which I thought was a little twist. He always comes out super late for his own rallies. But because he was going to the Black Journalists National Association meeting, he promptly shows up on time. And he goes, and you guys are 35 minutes late. Your equipment is shoddy. And then Harris tried to interject because they were getting really nasty. Harris tried to interject a little bit. And he was like, Harris, listen. He goes, oh, but there's a Harris right there. He goes, I have a lot of respect for her. She was like, hold on. So she tried to assuage, calm everything down.
Tried.
But then he couldn't hear her mic. It was messed up. He was like, I can't hear you. He's like the only one who was seemingly copacetic towards him. He couldn't even hear. You can't make it
on
up.
purpose, right?
You really can't. It was like that Daniel in the Lion's Den. That's exactly while I was sleeping yesterday. Because they kept waking me up with the yelling. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? was like, they're like fighting. Good
It's
for him,
crazy.
though.
It's-
Good
he-
for him. He stood his ground. He's not going to kowtow to the journalists and the media. They've been dogging him for 7, 8, 10 years plus. No.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah. And he did. He dealt with it really great. I feel like he hit it out of the park. I think, you know, and the funny thing is he had the crowd roaring. I mean, laughing hysterically.
That's what I'm saying. They were like cheering him when he was talking about the good stuff.
Yes.
They were cheering. I heard cheers. You heard it too. Okay, good.
Man,
I really was
y'all,
like, wow,
it was
the
good.
people in the audience were supporting him, which was odd because, you know, I was thinking they were all like journalists, you know, just lower, like we don't know their names, but they're still doing their thing, you know, gumshoe types, you know, right? It started with an ass munch. I'm dead. That was her. The birthday girl did it on me.
It did. I mean, it really did. It started with an ass munch, and he just. I'm sorry about that. I'm seeing your comment. Well, that's kind of how I felt like it. It was like she said, I'm going to eat this guy for lunch, and I'm going to do it right in front of everybody, and I'm going to do it from the moment my mic gets turned on. And she just went after him. And he did. He just kind of looked at her like, biatch, you don't even know who you're talking to. I'm going to make you famous in a bad way. That's right. Hey, Oda says, hey, Kim, Trump stated that there were some black journalists in the crowd at the National Association of Black Journalists. Can you believe it? One of his best statements. Hey, there were some black journalists in the crowd.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because mostly it was white people there. I don't know.
No, it's Black Journalists of America or National Association. So, yeah, come on. That's why I was like, look at them supporting him. The people in the stands without the mics, not on the panel, they were rooting for Trump. Yeah, he did right by us. Yeah, life was better, but you placating, gaslighting.
Yes. Wow, that's gotta hurt to hold that in. That's gotta hurt to hold that in for you.
It just happens because, like, you have real ignorant people out there. They're like, Joe Biden did a good job as president. I'm like, you give me $500 right now. You owe me gas money. That's all the inflation price alone. That's just for this year, you loser. Like, serious. Kamala's not really that bad. Okay, so she laughs a lot.
Sorry about that, y'all. Well, anyway, it was a good time. It was a good time. We've talked a lot about that. Let's see what else is on my list. We got some other good things. How about this? How about this, y'all? Did you hear about this one? I mean, talk about people getting behind Trump. Everybody wants to get behind a winner.
Sure.
Nobody wants to be behind a loser. And I continue to be amazed at, I'm just going to say it. If you're a black woman out there and you have made the decision in your heart, in your head, all that's right with what's important to you. If you've made the decision that you are going to vote for Kamala Harris because and only because she's a black female,
Lord help you, because you don't know what you're doing.
Lord help you. Lord help you. I mean, it's like saying, I want that girl to be my teacher because she's the prettiest. And she'd be a lunatic.
Yeah.
You want the best teacher, the best person for the job. But how about this one? Here's what I was going to say. Y'all, a former PayPal CEO announces he's switching parties and will back Donald Trump in November. Y'all, have you seen it? David Marcus.
Yep.
David Marcus. We've all heard of David Marcus, the former CEO of PayPal. He's announced he's switching parties over to Republican. He must be going to run for something at some point. But apparently, he's garnered a ton of support from Silicon Valley execs.
Yep.
Here it comes. Because you know what it is? A lot of the folks over there are having buyer's remorse. And that's an ugly, ugly feeling if you've ever had it. When you spent big money on something that's a lemon. So apparently, the tech entrepreneur who recently headed up Messenger at Meta at Meta even announced he was crossing the Rubicon, and he's backing the Republican Party as well as the campaign of former President Donald Trump.
Yeah, he's actually going to stump for Trump. He's going to campaign for Donald Trump.
Hey, listen, here it is. In his lengthy post, Marcus cites an eye-opening process of disenchantment. An eye-opening process of disenchantment, zero-basing lifelong beliefs, and rebuilding in order to reach his ultimate conclusion. So the point is, he's put a lot of thought into this. He says he's crossing the Rubicon and backing the Republican Party and President Trump, many including a former version of myself, he says. Many, including a former version of myself, get trapped in a mental framework that becomes their identity and prevents them from radically evolving their thinking with new facts and information. I, David Marcus, former CEO of PayPal, he said, I finally broke free from it. He said, my journey has been a gradual political 180 degrees from where I stood in every previous election. It has been an eye-opening process of disenchantment, zero basing lifelong beliefs and rebuilding from there. Y'all, that's powerful.
Yeah, it is.
That's just really powerful, especially when he says, I'm getting on board over here at the Republican group because I love them and they love me. And now I'm getting on my stump and I'm going to talk about it. I wish I had an applause button for him. Way to go, David Marcus.
Yes.
Way to go. I mean, right? Another one switches over. Red Rover, send David right over. That's what I said. Man, right?
Yeah.
They're crossing over left and right. People are really waking up. And you know what? We continue to watch the mainstream media spin and shine, spit and shine, spit.
They're trying to spin it by spitting and shining. Yeah.
And she's a turd. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. And Kamala Harris, in the mainstream media's way, they're trying to package her up like she's some brand new rollout, brand new item that everybody needs to get behind. It's not happening over here.
Faxy Cat said, why does Trump say that the immigrants are taking black jobs? I don't think that goes over too well with the blacks. Well, I think it's because you have to know the room, right? You got to read the room. And it's basically immigrants are taking American jobs, period. But because he was at the Black Journalist Association thing, namely it's black jobs that are affected. Because that's
focused on that conversation.
And I do kind of agree with you. Like, it's all American jobs, I don't know. It depends on that type of person's mentality, really, if they get offended. But I feel it's all American jobs. So that's, but again, reading the room kind of thing, I'm assuming, but it could be an else.
And you could be absolutely right, Des, because, listen, the illegals are coming with a vengeance. We all know that. What makes me sick and what I've learned here in Georgia is apparently we've got more illegal aliens that are registered to vote than we probably have.
They probably had an app for that too, like they had the app for the other thing, the coming over the border thing. What was that app? Fucking, I don't even know. It's always something, Kim.
Hey, there it is. Skeet, get that T-shirt made, girl. T-shirt, Red Rover, send them right over.
Send those Democrats right
over. Hey, Slick says, I'm crossing the border. Do I get an iPhone and bank card? It's no wonder they love Brandon. Yeah. Well, you know what? The thing is with Kamala now, apparently maybe they're getting double now. Kamala says, come on, I'll give you double. Come on over.
Look what anyway. Vince says. Kamala, the cosplaying chameleon, right? I love it.
Is
Is
what
that
the
what the
lady
lady
in
in the
the
video with
video.
Judge Joe Brown calls her? I don't know. I didn't see that. That's why I asked Donna to share the video with Judge Joe Brown. Hopefully I can see it. But here's the deal. You guys, you know that cosplay Comic-Con. It's cosplay. They all dress
Yes.
in the outfits. Did you know that there
Yeah,
was
let's
a
talk
human
about
trafficking?
that.
Yeah. They had a human trafficking sting there just July 25th through 27th. They arrested 14 people,
14.
saved 10 people, and one of them was a child.
16.
Yeah, at Comic-Con. So just
Comic-Con.
like, all of those kind of venues, where you have those events, people get mixed in, like concerts, outdoor Why do you think they love the parks, the amusement parks, like Disney and shit? Mass people, easy to move, assets and
Easy, yeah.
properties. You know what I mean?
Grab
They did it with the
and
Super
stand
Bowl.
next to somebody and
Yeah.
drug them,
Yes.
drug people quickly standing next to each other. Yep,
Exactly.
sure
And at
can.
an event like that, people, whatever they're doing, you're going to look at them like, oh, they're just whacked out. And meanwhile, the two people get carrying that one person.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
I agree. Hey, Foxy Cat, there you are. Hey, lady. Good to see you. She says, hey, Des, I've heard him say it at a rally. And I think you're talking about,
The black
the
jobs
illegals
thing,
taking
yeah.
black jobs. But you know what? Let's we'll just kind of say
he's
it
campaigning for that
like
vote
it is.
too. He's trying to, secure that
Yeah, he
as
is.
his base.
Definitely trying to secure that
Yeah,
vote.
so
No
that's
doubt about it.
he's basically fishing.
Well, but he is telling the truth. He is telling the truth because, and over here where I live, I don't know where it is with you, where you are, but I do business with a lot of Hispanics in our industry. They're in the trades. They do, they do all the trade work. I choose to deal with those who are legal, either green card or citizen.
Yeah, visa,
But
green card, or some kind of
I don't know who all their employees are. I don't know who all their employees are. But I'll tell you what, you want to understand or witness a how do I say it? Maybe they're racist. I don't know. But I mean, I've seen these Hispanic groups, they won't bring a black person into their crew.
Yeah,
They will bring a black person into their crew.
I could agree with that. We have an apprentice, and he's an apprentice, so he's pretty green, but he's a grown ass man. He's 30-something years old, and the Spanish.
So he should be.
They all speak Spanish and stuff, and I drive with them. It's not like no big deal for me, but when they start talking about him, I pick up on it, and he gets all quiet and stuff. And he's like, and he even says it like in defense, not knowing. He's like, you guys stop talking about me. And then I'll be like, I'll try and make peace. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about you. Not this time, Dan.
And it's,
but they really do.
Crazy.
They really do. That's the sad part, because I do think, like you're saying, like, I don't know what it is. But.
It really, and you know what? And that leads me to a little story. I don't know if I've told the story before, but I'll make it real quick. So here I am. I'm in the middle of a project here at my house. And whenever there's a project at my house, nothing is a little project at my house. Everything is a big project. So I need some labor. I go down to the place where the laborers congregate in the morning. Truck and all over the truck. Of course, nobody's stupid. And so I say to him, I say, I need two people who are going to work. Okay, so and there's 20 of them around me, right? So there's a black gentleman there, only one black gentleman of all of them. And so they're all talking Spanish. And I said, English. So the black guy says, I'll work for you. I'll work for you. He was standing kind of behind a little bit. I'll work for you. And I said, come on. As soon as I said that,
they all shut up and went away.
Stepped away.
Yep.
They all stepped away from my truck.
Yep. Because none of them wanted to work with the dude.
Okay, so here's what I did.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And I noticed it. It was obvious. Anybody that had been with me would have seen it. So I said to him, I shook his hand. I said, why don't you jump in the back of the truck? So not the very back, but it was a king cab truck. So he gets in the back and he's sitting there, just sitting there. And I said, come on, y'all. Come on, I'm paying $15 an hour at the time. $15 an hour when $12 was the norm, because I remember. And nobody would step up. So finally, here's what I did. I said, okay, I'll pay $20 an hour. One kid, one Mexican kid from behind the group. He kind of makes his way up and he walks up to my door in my truck and he says, I'll work for you for $20 an hour. And I said, I looked at him and I said, do you have a problem working with this man? He says, no, ma'am, I don't have a problem working with that man. I turned to the guy that was sitting in the back of my truck and I said, do you have a problem working with this man? He says, no, ma'am, I don't have a problem working with that man. I said, good. Then both of you get a bonus, $20 an hour. Let's go. I'll buy lunch and we'll do this. Let me tell you something. Those two men
busted ass all day for you.
Yeah. It's almost as if they were trying to outdo each other. We were laughing because I was working with them. We were laughing. We were cutting up. The two of them. And at the end of we stopped for lunch. I bought them lunch, right? We stopped. They're talking. We're having a great conversation. I just thought it was a beautiful thing compared to how it started and how they acted. And here's what happened. At the end of the day, when I paid them and I took them back to where I picked them up, I said to them, I said, I've got some more work tomorrow. Would you like to work? This is the beautiful thing. The kid said, I would like to. The black guy said, I would like to. And the kid said, hey, why don't I pick you up? He says to the black guy, why don't I pick you up here tomorrow and we'll go? And they showed up at my house the next day with the kid driving.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, this is the kind of stuff that you got to watch out for and try to tamp it down if you can.
Yes, squash it
And
when you see it.
I wasn't having that crap.
Yes.
So anyway, there it is. I just say, Slick and Slick just puts it
I
out
know,
there.
I love
Working is overrated. I was more happy when I was unemployed doing the whole coffee chat every morning. I hate working. Hey, Slick.
Oh, stop it. You look good in that
like
fluorescent vest driving the truck.
Nobody has to. I mean, nobody likes to go to work. Well, I like my job. I shouldn't say that. I do like my job. I like what I do for a living.
I love going to work.
And I know you do too. And you work hard too.
Yeah, I love going to work.
Hey, there it is, Tanya. Tanya needs to get a couple of guys to come help me do things around here. Listen, it's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Be careful. I mean, don't, you just want to be careful when you're bringing anybody into your car, into your house. But I'm telling you, I met two really, in my opinion, I met two very respectable men that day. And I told them as much several times through the day. I said, y'all are awesome. And there they were. Me, the white lady, the black man, and the Mexican man all working together.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
There's got to be a joke, right? But we were having a great time. And you know, Des, I was working my I was working my off.
I know.
Not to be outdone by these guys. Yeah. And then they were trying to outdo each other. It was funny as hell. Anyway, it was a good story.
Yeah, that's a great story. It's not just Cooper said, great story. Good work. Good job. And that's how you got to do it. That's why I try to make peace too, because, I'm like, no, they weren't. Not this time, Dan. I make a little joke, but it's not nice when, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, the tension, and like you were like, hey, come on. So nobody wants to work with this guy. Like he's got cooties.
Well, the thing was, like I said, when I rolled up into that parking lot, knowing that $12 an hour was the norm, and when I rolled up, they all just boom all over my car. Like I'm ready. And I needed someone to speak English, so I said, "Habla English. I need English." And it was the black gentleman that he said, I can speak English. I'll work for you. And when he walked over to my car, it was like Moses parting the sea. Everybody just stepped back. We're not getting near that guy. It was disgusting. No, it was disgusting.
Donna wants to know if you're having a foul mouth Friday again, because she'd love to come.
Should I, Donna?
Donna's getting frustrated with fucking bullshit. I said it for you, Gumana.
Well, let's do it then, because we had a lot of fun with Foul Mouth Friday. I might have run some of you off on last Friday, and I
No, you
apologize
did good. I
respectfully
was
to you.
really proud of you because you only said the one a-hole one time. Yeah, I was really proud.
Well, I think sometimes having our guests in, and I would love everybody. And if you'd like to come in and be a guest tomorrow for Foul Mouth Friday, please send me your email address. I will include you in the invitation email, and then you can just come on in and you can let it rip.
Yeah,
Let it
just
rip
give us a
Friday.
little
Tell us
rant.
how
What's
you
on your
feel.
mind? Let us know.
Hey, Evie says the labor workers in my area are even taking advantage of inflammation by price gouging. Yeah, that's where you roll in and you say, I'll pay $15 an hour. And they step up and they go, I'll work for you for 25. It's like,
Yeah.
you need to get to the back of the line, biatch.
So did you hear
Getting
about Trump calling for, well, he put a truth out, talking about he doesn't think that the Social Security checks for retired seniors should be taxed.
Boom. That went over big here in my house.
I'm sure it did. I mean, seriously though, how many Americans? He just locked down the senior vote. I'm praying anyway.
Listen, absolutely, Des. And when I heard that, I mean, just like those folks that are in the customer service business for tips,
Yep.
And gratuity.
I tell everybody.
I know they were all doing a happy dance too.
Mhm.
And when he made that comment, yesterday or the day before,
Yeah,
of course, I reached out to Mr. Amelia and I said, hey, guess what, Mr. Amelia? Trump's saying they're going to try to drop the taxes on Social Security. And he went, well, it's about freaking time.
I mean, right?
It's about freaking time.
Time's gonna tax our door.
Yeah, I know.
Too many times. Too many times. Too many. Stop. There's got to be a limit.
Yeah. Hey,
Our
here,
income tax, property tax. We already paid tax when we bought the freaking house. Again, every year.
a tax on
Why?
y'all. Just imagine the disposable income you would have to go out and maybe even save a little, or to go out and throw it into your economy. Imagine no tax on anyone.
I'm talking about a big one, like 92-foot Morgan with like 5 staterooms.
Yeah, and Vince, you're right. No more taxes after 65. They've paid enough.
I agree.
And
disability.
Y'all, I had
Social Security disability should not be taxed. And if they choose to work, they shouldn't have some stupid formula to balance it out. What is that?
Because if we're not you on the front end,
members of society, and you tax them.
Hey, y'all, I want to say good morning to Unreal Shit. Is that Unreal Shit? Unreal Shit over there in Rumble this morning. I want to say good morning. That's a name I haven't seen. I'm so glad you jumped in and joined us. But listen, Unreal Shit says, hey, I've been disabled for years and I would love to be able to work again.
See? This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm
is.
for you, with you, female, male. As long as you're not a he, she, it, them, we're good.
And I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could be. I don't know. A lot of us put value on ourselves based on what we do for a living and what we bring in. And that's how we put our worth on ourselves or our value. And sometimes that's not good because, God loves us just the way we are.
Yes. He made us all in his image.
Unreal Shit.
He made us all in
joining
his
us.
image. He knew exactly what Kim was going to look like, exactly what I was going to look like, exactly Tom and Di and Evie, every single one of us. He made us perfect in his eye. Simple. Very simple.
Right. That's right. You know what? You were made in his image. You're fantastic just for that reason alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else is a bonus. So make it happen. Tanya says, hey, my husband has a pension and his Social Security is going to be means tested and adjusted. Why though? Listen, I don't even understand why, number one, they can hold our money for all those mother effing years and only to dole it out to you a little bit later if you're so fortunate to live that long.
We even make it. Fuck out of here. You think I'm gonna make it?
If you make it to live that long, and then they're going to tax your mother effing money. I think we should flip the script, and we need to bill them for the interest that they've held the money for 40 some odd 50 years. Right?
Dawn is cracking me up today. She goes, I like your name, Unreal Shit. It's how I feel.
Unreal shit. Hey, you know that's an eye catcher for sure. And, and we're glad you came in. Unreal shit. Come in and have coffee with us again.
Follow us
we try
on
to get
Real
together
Shit.
6:30
Kim's
a.m.
here.
Eastern
I
time.
fill in when she's not here, and we just do
That's
this
right.
every day.
And give Desmo.
Yeah,
Desmo
Desmo
114. Give her a
I'm
follow,
Desmo
too.
114. You can't miss me. I got the same face.
And while we do encourage folks to get down to your local coffee shop on the regular if you can, because that's where things are happening and being said locally, y'all get entrenched. But if you can't, come on over here and have coffee with us. We have people coming in all over the
And you can
country
tell
and
us
outside the
what's going on
country.
in your community, and we'll spread the word
And
for you.
yeah, you can share with us.
Yes.
And that's what we appreciate.
Yes.
How about this one, Des? Did you hear about Kevin O'Leary? Kevin O'Leary of Shark
Yeah,
Tank
my homie, finance guy. Yes.
says he's and he another guy, you know, he's out there rubbing elbows with the muckety mucks and the big money, you know, the big money.
Oh yeah, Kevin's a big money dude.
Yeah, he's a big money dude. Anyway, he says he's already hearing from Democrats who've had buyer's remorse too. We just talked about David Marcus, the CEO of PayPal, and now Kevin O'Leary, he's hearing it too. He's hearing it too, and they are not happy about what has transpired in the Democratic Party, meaning all of those folks that went out and voted for their guy just had it stolen from them, if you will. And so, you know, you get Kevin O'Leary out here. He's saying, hey, he's just saying, hey, you know, Kamala Harris, she's a failed leader, just like Justin Trudeau. And Trudeau's got nothing.
Yeah. So we're looking. We're going to be looking like
okay.
Canada. Huh. Imagine.
Well, he did an interview with Jesse Waters. I didn't see the interview, just the clip afterwards. And you know, Jesse says to Kevin O'Leary, he says, when you see someone with staff turnover at 92%, what does that tell you about them?
No.
That's Kamala.
Yeah.
92% of her staff has quit.
Is it 92? I know
past
only
2
4 employees.
I thought it was 94.
She's only got 4 employees from the beginning of the administration. That's insane. Like nobody wants to go near this woman.
Well, O'Leary says, hey, well,
I've seen an interview. I'm sorry, MSNBC. Showed another black woman. She was like, yo, I told Kamala, you're going to be the last female I ever worked for.
God almighty. Well, when you hear from interns and staff members, and I just heard this, and I don't know, you know, how well it must be true because the kid's father even came out and said something about it. But this particular staffer that was working for her was told clear and concisely, do not make eye contact with Kamala Harris, because that privilege is saved for the senior staff.
Imagine.
Des, I couldn't imagine. I'd be looking at that biatch every which way from Sunday and hear her to tell me not to look at her.
Yeah, she's a sociopath, 100%. The laugh alone.
Man, hey, unreal shit. Unreal shit. Tell us where you're from, too. He says, hey, our local hospitals have blocked cell phones and now call employees agents. What is the government fixing to pull on us? International Bird Flu Summit in D.C. on October 1, 2, and 3, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to discuss doing it to us. That's really interesting. Anybody else have that? Anybody else?
Are you in the D.C. area?
Yeah, unreal shit. Tell us where you're from. Tell us where you're from so we get a sense of, you know, of where your comments are coming from. Because we do have a number of folks that come in from the Maryland area, and healthcare workers. So I would love to know, are hospital employees being called agents? How about our girl Kimmy out in California? I would imagine that would start there first. But Kimmy, are you hearing anything like that out there?
Yeah, that's odd.
That's really interesting.
That's the first I've heard of
That
that.
is.
Hmm.
Dang it, y'all. Anyway. Well, and I have one more thing I want to talk about. And we've talked about this in the past. Actually, we got banned. If y'all don't remember, but I remember clearly. We had one of our lives shut down and banned over on TikTok one morning because I brought up the Falun Gong subject. And you say, Falun Gong, Kim, what is that? The Falun Gong. You know, the Falun Gong is a religious group, if you will, of people. And I mean millions, couple million maybe now. But this is a group that you know, they are all into the health of their body, their bodies being in perfect health, being in perfect, you know, sync, if you will, with nature, with food, with their religion. And over in China, they're an imprisoned part of society is what they are. Imprisoned. And what I mean by that, they are imprisoned and they are used for organ harvesting. And what I wanted to come out with is our guy, Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio has come up or has come out, and he says he's introducing a protection act targeting the CCP's forced organ harvesting program situation that's going on over there. And how could we have anything to do with that over here? I'm glad you asked that because apparently our government gives gobs and gobs of money in the form of grants to you know these different scientists and medical groups that get involved in organ harvesting. So if you are a person that is fortunate enough to have a crap ton of money or great insurance, and suddenly you find yourself needing what? An appendix or not an appendix, but you know what I mean? A heart, a liver, a lung, you know, the major organs.
Yep.
If your insurance company says, yep, you're approved, we'll find you one. Apparently Marco Rubio's act that he's trying to put together will not allow any more organs to be brought in from China.
Yeah. Yeah, he supports the Falun Gong. Falun.
Yes, he does. He does support.
Yeah, he's a big supporter.
Good.
And of those people that were murdered back on a while ago, he put out a statement. He was like, yeah, this is atrocity. Like, you know, so he's for them. You know, I got to say, Marco Rubio was always kind of like Putz to me from Florida, you know, like I was like, with this guy, you know, but now he looks totally different. Maybe he's a 2.0.
He's maturing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's maturing. He's becoming a whole lot more confident in really what he believes in personally, instead of what I need to do because of the money donors telling me what to do. That's what I think. He's kind of found his footing and his confidence level now about things that are really important to him. And maybe he's realizing that, hey, if I just really gravitate to the people that really care about people,
I see a cabinet position for him.
Say that again, Deb.
I see a cabinet position for him, something in the administration.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm pretty sure that Trump is probably going to bring him in some form or fashion. I really think so too. And I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. I again, the 2.0s, whether he is a 2.0 or not, you know, they're playing a good part. You know, they have good parts to play. They're doing the right thing now.
Good things. Good things. Good thing. Listen, there's still hope. And Karen, One for Life, she says organ harvesting and aborted babies are body parts for cash. Listen, I'm going to say this to you, and y'all can do what you want, certainly, because I do what I want over here. But when you go and you get your driver's license renewed, and there's always the little box that you check that says I'm an organ donor or I'm not an organ donor. I'm going to tell y'all, I do not have any acknowledgement of being an organ donor on my driver's license anywhere. And let me tell you why I don't. This is why I don't. I don't know anybody else. If you get to a hospital because you have found yourself in a tough situation, accident, otherwise, and you are not conscious, and they find your ID that says organ donor,
It's a wrap, son.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's
Y'all,
they're
you can
they're
say
calling
what
the donor hotline and be like, yo, we got blood type, this, that, and the third. No smoker on record, no cancer history on record, whatever, we'll come get these pieces. We got the coolers packed.
Yeah. We got big money organs over here.
Mhm.
Her brain is dead, but her organs are doing perfect. And we're going to keep that. Y'all, I'm just saying. That's what I do over here. If you're a person that has organ donor on your driver's license, I would encourage you to maybe
Update
think
that.
about that. And if you are a person who's ever received an organ, then I realize you might have a different perspective. Hey, Kim, just get an organ. No, I just don't believe in that. I just don't. And I'm not going to have it out there advertised for the world to see. Just like if I were a new mother, transporting a new little baby in my car, you know what the last thing I'm going to do? Last thing I'm going to do is have a sticker on my car that says baby on board.
Yeah.
You stupid
Well, the stick
parents.
families.
I'm just saying.
The stick family stickers.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, with what's going on right now and the human trafficking that we're witnessing, and you can't hardly go to a Walmart anymore without being stalked in the store. No, I'm not going to have a baby on board sticker on my car. Y'all think about things.
Yep. Tanya says she never felt right to her, even on a spiritual level. My friend had a knee replacement not too long ago, maybe a month ago, month and a half. Wow. She feels.
I'm sorry about that. The knee replacement is one of the
She
worst
feels like her body is rejecting it because she's in her head, you know? So she's like, why did I put this thing in me? Why? And I'm like, yo, seriously, stop. Because you could really cause mental issues, a physical issue from your mental issue. So we're just trying to tell her, you know, it's okay, relax. It's titanium. But then she turned around and she said something stupid. And she was like, wait, when I die and I get cremated, you mean my knee isn't going to melt? I almost lost it.
Check out. Hey, Candy Girl.
No, titanium. You need some serious high heat. I don't think the crematory goes so high for titanium.
You can. I'm almost done. Hey, there's Candy Girl. Candy Girl says, "Oh my God, I'm a donor. I just renewed my license. I need to change it ASAP." And you know what? It's a noble gesture. There's no doubt about it. There is a noble gesture about it because years ago I had it on mine, and I promptly changed it when I started learning about some of what goes on in the ER and people looking at your driver's license and say, "Oh, he's a donor. He's a donor. He's a goner."
She's cracking me up. She goes, I donated blood yesterday and they didn't ask me if I was fat. They asked me when I was in Georgia. And I'm like, what kind of donation did you go to? I'm concerned if you're fat or not. So she's like, wait, vax, not fat. I'm like,
Fat.
can you imagine
They
going
ask you
there
if you're
and they're like, yo, you're too fat.
Tanya, I mean, excuse me about that. Skeet. I'm reading your comments over here, y'all. I guess I'm getting a little bit behind over there. I apologize to you, but yeah, I'm just saying that's my feeling about donors. That's my feeling about it. I'm not contributing anymore to it. I'm not even going to pretend. And if I'm a new parent, I'm not going to have baby on board. Caution, transporting new baby, anything like that. Take that off your car.
Again, stop putting
I'm
yourself
a
on a
concerned
menu.
grandmother.
Remember, Kim? Stop putting yourself on a menu.
Thank
It's
you.
the same
That's
thing
Stop.
for the stick figure families. We don't need to know how many boys and girls you have in your family. We do not need to know how many children you have in your household.
You do not
It's
need
not
to be
our
advertising
business.
that.
It's not our business at all.
Well,
nope.
Well, you know, folks, like you said, you've just put yourself on a menu.
Yeah. And you remember
just
that
put yourself on a menu. Absolutely.
Who followed that woman and her child in the Walmart, stalked them? That was
yes.
Ross.
And then stabbed her.
Yeah.
Followed her outside and stabbed the baby.
I think she killed the baby and stabbed the mother, and the baby died. Ross, am I right on that?
Yeah. I believe that was sadly the end of the story there.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah. Evie, thank you for asking. She's asking me about my Baxter. You know what? Baxter's
hanging in.
Baxter's doing good. He's living his best life certainly right now. Okay. And I'm going to see to it that he continues to do that. I will tell you, where are we? Okay. So I got the diagnosis for my dog Baxter, for the new ones in the room. Baxter is my golden doodle, just turned 7 years old, and he got a cancer diagnosis of the liver, 3 to 6 months. Go home and enjoy your dog. Basically is what it was. And so that was the end of March. So April, May, June, July, 4 months into the 3 to 6 months diagnosis.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm giving him Fenbend.
Yeah.
I'm giving him Fenbendazole on the daily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And listen, here's the beautiful thing. My daughter, she brought over her little it's like a mini me of Baxter.
Jolene, what you name her?
Jolene.
Yeah.
Yep. She brought her over, and when she brings her over,
Baxter's
Baxter's like a little baby dog.
Oh.
He's like a little baby dog.
Yeah. Well, he always loved her. I mean,
you know what?
Those two together were the cutest thing. Greatest distraction.
It's good stuff for sure.
Yeah.
It really is, and he's doing good. And I just, I'm planning a trip out to Montana the end of this month. 1st of September, and I don't know where he's going to be or how he's going to be. I can't take.
I was going to say, are you road tripping with him, or you're flying? You're flying.
No, I'm going to fly out on this trip because, well, just because.
It's faster.
But our trip, all of it depends on the fires going on out there. Because if it's still heavy out there at that time, we'll just have to reschedule, because you just can't get out there when it's like that. It's gross. It's gross. Anyway, to get on with things, do you have any hot items on your list today, Des?
I think I had one more thing. I talked about the Mr. Beast. He's acknowledging that he's a pervert, so that's done. I never knew anything about this Mr. Beast, but I was listening to the replay.
Me either.
And I'm like, because we're not paying attention to any of that stuff. It doesn't involve us,
That's right, because we're not.
So now he's out there like, I've said inappropriate things in the past, but it's really like sexualization that I don't like, and I don't like any of that stuff. Yes, stop posting cute pictures of your children online. Stop, please. Don't do the naked bathtub pictures, please. Please.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And you know what? What's crazy is, and innocent enough. I mean, even when my daughter was a little girl, I got a couple of pictures of her,
sure,
being a goofball, naked, and I think, God, now if any of that ever came out,
I'd be so freaked out. I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, I would be called a pedo or something like that.
Yeah,
man.
Mr. Beast just joined the U.S. government, so it's no big deal. Oh, okay. So they're going to erase his whole history like they're doing with Kamalama Ding Dong, too.
Mr. Beast is now part of the government. Y'all, because you have to be a pedo to be part of the
government. Goodness gracious. And only pedos call people pedos. I'm just saying. It's not us, but.
Oh, well, I better not say that anymore. I better not say that anymore. Well, okay, let's go down with this last thing. And Donna threw it out there too, talking about Maine. And we hit on it yesterday just for a minute, but the state Supreme Court gives a big win to schools that administered COVID vaccine without parental consent. I don't know if you've heard about this yet, but it is important. And see, this is kind of the thing that happens when nobody's paying attention. You know, when the lights go out, let's have
When
that
they
late
distract
night
us with
meeting.
the
A
Olympics.
school Yes, a school district cannot be sued for administering a COVID-19 vaccine to a young child despite parents' explicit instructions against it. What the what? What the what?
I got like
A
5
Vermont-
F's I could drop in one sentence for that.
Man, Des, should I come back to this tomorrow then for Foul Mouth Friday and you can just let it rip?
I can't even. Kim.
Oh my God. The Vermont Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Wyndham Southeast School District and the Vermont Department of Health on this past Friday, saying that the organizations are not legitimate targets of the family's lawsuit and bringing on an apparent end to a legal saga that has been in place since 2021.
Yeah.
And it all started in November of 2021 when a 6-year-old named LP was given a dose of a Pfizer vaccine at a clinic hosted by the district and the health department. And apparently the parents informed the school that their child was not vaccinated and did not want to be vaccinated. Well, apparently the student was vaccinated at the school. And the dad said, no. And, you know, they made a mistake, apparently, is what the school's saying. Oh, we made a mistake. I wonder how that story would have gone if that child would have immediately gone into adverse effects.
Oh my goodness.
injury
I don't even want to think about that,
moment.
Kim. Because you're looking at another Loudoun County dad. Like,
Well, the thing is, Des,
where
it's
the
like,
kid was
Kim,
sexually
don't say-
assaulted. Like, I would go ape shit. Like, no other way.
Well, and here's the thing. While maybe this LP, maybe this child didn't, you know, fall down and have an adverse reaction right at that moment, it's going to happen. It will happen just because it's in the numbers. It's a numbers game. And if you're a parent up there in Vermont that thinks it's okay that your kid's school can vaccinate them with whatever the F they want, no matter what you say, and you still have your child in that school?
Well, see, for reasons like this is exactly why I was pushing all parents to pull their kids out of school at the beginning of the pandemic. For this reason. Because I didn't think that the school should have anything to do with vaccinating children.
Yeah, unreal shit. Hey, I like your participation today. Thanks for jumping in because listen, the coffee only works when y'all show up. And unreal shit says the vax is a death sentence. Good thing I don't have kids in school because someone would pay for that the old-fashioned way. Oh, I like it. You found your people. Over
Yeah,
here,
you definitely did.
I'll tell you that for sure. Well, here we are. We're at 8:19. It's time for us to get going. I appreciate everybody coming in today. We got to get rocking and rolling. Des, I'm so glad that you came back.
Yeah, I'm glad
around.
it worked. I was like, whatever. I'll just do my little thing and then go to bed. But I'm glad it worked because it's not the same without you.
It did. It did work. And does anybody else have anything you want to share with us today before we check out? Computer. Play Try a Little Kindness.
Kindness. Amber,
And you're
on
right.
Amazon
And you're right. Donna,
You're
you're right. Someone needs to bring that to the Supreme Court. You would think that the Vermont parents, I mean, heck, if every parent up there threw in $5, they could have so much money to take that on. The fact that it's even gotten to this point, it speaks volumes of the folks up there that are allowing it to happen. I'm thinking Nuremberg 2.0.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're long overdue.
Thank you, Yankee. Listen, everybody have a great day. Deborah.
Yes.
Deborah, good to see you, lady. Thanks for jumping in. There's Deborah from Louisiana. There's Hooper from Florida. There it is. Tanya from Connecticut. And of course, our girl Des from New Jersey. Donna from New Jersey. Cindy's down there in Florida. We appreciate everybody come in. And unreal shit, I haven't heard where you're
South
from,
Carolina.
but we're glad you.
Columbia, South Carolina. He's over there with the
Columbia, South
Murdaws.
We're glad you came in. We hope you'll come in and join us tomorrow. Good Lord willing, and all things go well. We'll be here tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.
That's what
But
I
y'all
want to
try a
ask.
little kindness out there.
One last question. Unreal shit. Did Alex Murdaugh really murder his wife and son?
Hell yeah, he did. Heck yeah, he did. Heck yeah. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. And there's Vicky. There's Vicky from Cumming, Georgia. Vicky, we're glad you're here too, lady. We are. We're glad you're here.
Cummings, home
And
of the
unreal,
diesel
they are
engine.
going after our kids. It's an absolute concerted effort. Kimmy, I want to see you tomorrow. Come in and see us. We need to see your beautiful face because we're all out here rallying, supporting, and uplifting you out there because you're going to be the one that saves California. Y'all try a little kindness out there.
Oh, cool. All right. So Tanya's got a contact. He ran for governor, gubernatorial candidate of Vermont, John Clark. She said he's in our camp. She wants to ask him what he thinks. Ask him to come in if he has time. Tell him to wake his ass up early.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, just come over here and talk to the people and let us understand what and why this happened. I mean, I would really like to, I would like to have someone try to rationalize with me how that was able to happen.
Yeah.
Just try to rationalize it with me. I'm a normal, average, person that can think things through.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can rationalize that with me though.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, everybody have an awesome day.
Yes,
We'll have
everybody
some
have a wonderful day. I'm going to bed. I'm going to work tonight. Hopefully I can come back tomorrow.
Hey, Des, sleep good, hon. Sleep good. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Y'all have a wonderful day. And remember, we got to make it too big to rig. You got it. I'm making it. It's my call to action. Everybody's got to register at least 2 people. Not fake, but you have to get 2 people to register, legit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I want to. I'm going to get the 18-year-olds. Y'all go after the 18-year-olds if you can. Any 18-year-olds in your circle, any 18-year-olds, and that age in your family, get to them and see if you can't get them to vote because they're going to be the ones to save us next time. Anyway, y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't let anyone steal your joy. And on that note, we're out. Take care.
Bye, y'all. Did I leave? Hit leave. Got it. All right. So that was a beautiful day. I'm glad we got it worked. It was a little kinky, but yeah, hey, listen. Sometimes life throws wrenches. And we got to crank. Crank. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Stay out of trouble. Remember to thank God today. Because without him, we'd have nothing. And that's a fact. And until next time. Ta-ta for now.